Hey guys, how you doing? Got another update of the Korean Peninsula. So we're getting reports here that the USS Carl Vinson and the USS Ronald Reagan are actually headed back to their home ports. So two of the three aircraft carriers that we're supposed to have in the region apparently are heading home. Now the Ronald Reagan won't be too far away. Its home port is in Japan, but the Carl Vinson's apparently being replaced. It's being replaced by the USS Nimitz. But the USS Nimitz isn't heading for Korean waters. In fact, they're going to spend the next month, apparently, in the Indian Ocean. They're going to rendezvous with the Indian Navy and do some exercises in the Indian Ocean. But we're seeing kind of a de-escalation on the U.S. side to the whole North Korea situation. You know, it's something I didn't think we were going to see. But you know, on North Korea's side, we continue to see these missile tests. We continue to hear the rhetoric every single day. Apparently, according to state-run media out of North Korea, an ICBM test may be, fast approaching. It might happen pretty soon here, guys. And their state-run media stated that their ICBM test would be taking place to tackle the hostile policy of the United States of America. So North Korea hasn't slowed down their rhetoric, and 6 nuclear tests may be on its way. They're stating that an ICBM test is well on its way as well. One thing that hasn't changed that we thought we might see a change in is the deployment of the THAAD. The South Korean administration came out to say, really underscore the importance of the alliance between the U.S. and South Korea today, and they backed the whole decision to deploy the THAAD system, which isn't going to make China too happy. I'm wondering if maybe the U.S. is backing down here because of a possible conflict with China or Russia, which is something I think the globalists are pushing towards World War III. Recently, it seems like they may try to do it through the Syria route, because in the Middle East we have a lot of things going on right now, and in Syria, which a lot of people don't know, U.S. and British forces are in Al-Tanf. The U.S.-led coalition is there. They have troops on the Jordan-Syrian border, and so what we're seeing here is we saw Trump take a really hard line against North Korea. Didn't really seem to get China on his side. Russia really doesn't seem like they're on our side. Their trade opened up with North Korea immensely after all this started to go down. So we really got to ask ourselves, what's going on in this region? Why is the U.S. backing off, or seem to be backing off at this point? It may be that the globalist push for World War III may lead us back to the Middle East, especially with everything that's happening with Qatar, and how it really seems like Saudi Arabia pushed them towards, relations with Iran. Relations with Iran have grown ridiculously since this sort of blockade's been going on over there. And this whole situation really makes you think, because the push for war between the United States, China, and Russia, it keeps on growing. China and Russia just signed a defense pact that they're going to do different military exercises with each other later on this year, and they're continuing those exercises in different patches until about 2020. So we're definitely pushing for a global conflict, and we're really seeing the lines drawn here. When Saudi Arabia and UAE and Bahrain and Yemen looked at Qatar and said, "Hey, you're no longer with us, bud." Who'd they go to right away? Iran, Turkey, Russia. Yeah, the lines are being drawn here. So guys, there's a lot of interesting things happening right now. I don't think that the situation in North Korea is fully diffused at all. No one's talking peace. No concrete steps have been taken towards peace. We still think that an ICBM test is well on its way, but the situation in the Middle East is growing by the day. But guys, as updates come out, I'll let you guys know. We'll make a video. We'll have a discussion about it. But until then, guys, keep your eyes peeled, keep praying, and just stay ahead of this stuff. It's getting scary.